Guys like you don't believe someone like me that says that when I dress up because I want to look good. I want to look in the mirror and I want to be like, Jed, you look great today. And end of story. I'm not trying to impress men. I'm not playing that game. I'm not interested in that game. I never was interested in that game. I had men coming after me because I didn't play that game, because I wasn't out to impress them. I had guys 10 years later. Jeremy, it's a running joke in my house. My husband's always like, did you get a text from that guy you went out on 2 dates with in 2001? And sometimes the answer is yes. Because I didn't play that game. I wasn't out to impress them. And you guys can sense that and feel it off of a woman when we're not playing the desperate game, or we're not trying to get your cash, or we're not trying to, we exist. So what I'm saying is, don't let that corrupt you so much that you forget that there are women out there who are badass, who are confident, who don't play that game, and who aren't dressing up for you. They're dressing up for me. If you happen to like it, great. That's great. But it's not for you. It's for me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
More power to you. I want you to do it. Just
Adam's like, what did I just walk into?
I'm totally cool with that. But
yeah.
I don't think that most women, when they dress up and you're 5'5", all of a sudden you're 5'8". You had a B cup, now you got a D cup.
That's the problem.
Your lips are small, now they're big.
Yeah.
Your hair's this long, now it's this long. You're doing all these things as a woman because you want to feel good.
No, I think
bullshit.
I think
you want to compete in the sexual marketplace.
That's right.
And get a guy.
That's
by the way, the top 80% of women, 80%, I'm not talking about homeless, raggedy ass hoes. Yeah. Most women, 80% want the 20% of men. So if you go on dating apps, most guys, 50-50. Hot, not. Hot, not. Hot, hot, not. Guys, 50-50. Women? No. Oh, he looks nice. Oh, he's a doctor. Yes. Okay. No.
That's true.
Women are way more selective and
Agreed.
want quality versus a man wants quantity.
Well, she's not looking for quality. She's looking for cash.
Well, that's quality. That's what's deemed a high value man.
That's not a high value man.
What? Well,
that doesn't make a high value.
What do you mean? She says, I want a guy to live in a mansion, to drive a Bugatti.
Don't take her advice. I'm talking to you
Women don't take her advice. Men don't take her advice.
You want to know?
Call her out.
You want to know about a high value man? Ask a high value woman. I'll tell you straight up. Money does not make a high value man. What makes a high value man is someone who's responsible, someone who's committed, someone who you can count on, someone who's reliable, someone who's motivated. The amount of cash in your pocket has very little to do with what caliber of character you have. Telling you.
You can tell me. You can find me the most reliable, dependable, compassionate, nice guy, and if he's making 35 grand a year, move on to the next guy. No girl's gonna deal with a broke guy. It's not gonna happen.
I have dated many a men that didn't have a lot of money in their pockets.
Jed,
many times.
And that's why you're the fucking boss.
No, I'm not.
You probably run the show with those guys.
I
don't know Jeremy, but I guarantee you run the show.
Jeremy, you know what? You hear what he's saying right now? Let me run the show.
I guarantee you run the show in your household.
No, you see what you're doing though?
What?
You're not listening to the high value woman tell you what a high value woman
wants.
Who
told you that you're a high value woman?
I did. I don't need you to tell me. That's why I'm a high value woman, honey.
Boom.
There you go. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, but most women, they're trying to land
Don't say
a
most women though, because you have to acknowledge that we exist and there's more of us than you realize, because you're used to seeing some girl be like,
Look, to be clear, I don't have any hobbies. Okay?
I thought women was a hobby.
Boom. Okay. Thank you. I work. I make good money. I spend a lot of time doing content with Valuetainment. And in my off days, I kick it with my boys and I kick it with girls in South Beach. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. I don't collect trading cards. I don't.
Maybe you should, because
I don't do rock climbing.
A lot of money.
I don't do parasailing.
Yeah, I
don't have any expensive hobbies. I don't have any weird little quirks. I'm a people person. I like hanging out with, I can be weird sometimes. But the point is, I interact with a lot of women. I love women. They're probably the best thing on the planet.
Right.
No doubt. I'm not disrespecting women.
Hopefully you're not hanging out with women like that.
They're out there, though. I avoid them. I give them a little Heisman stiff arm, and I keep it moving. But guys will find her attractive and get caught up in like Charlotte's Web over there.
I'm sure. The idiot men. They're out there.
Yeah, but if you're a guy...
Can I tell you something, though? You talk about money a lot. The women who go after men, I'm not talking about women who find guys that they like, they're really into, and that guy happens to have money. That can happen too, right? You find a guy, you click with him, you mesh on many levels, they happen to be rich. Great, it's an added bonus. That works. What I'm talking about is women who actually go for a man based on their finances. You know what happens in those relationships? In 5 to 10 years, I will guarantee, 5 years, let's make it 5. I guarantee you those women are either divorced, they've left, they've taken what they can get, they're out because they went for him for the wrong reasons, or they are now still married and sleeping with the guy who works down the block at the bar and plays guitar and sings to them at night and makes them feel wanted, desired, appreciated. So what I'm saying is, be the type of man, you want to like shoot for success. Financial independence is a great thing, right? It's respectful, it's ambitious, it's fantastic. I appreciate it in men, I appreciate it in women. Shoot for that. But that doesn't make you a man. What makes you a man is your character. Don't forget that, because we see the high value women of the world, we see that.
I agree with what you're saying.
Cool.
Like, money will only get you in the door, so to speak.
And it may not get you in some doors.
Right, true that. But it is a major quality to get you in the conversation with a woman, where you live, how much money you make, your car, all that stuff.
See, that doesn't impress me at all. That wouldn't impress me at all. Maybe I'm the odd woman out.
Exception.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the exception. It just doesn't, you know, like when I think of men, I'm married now. So I'm trying to get back into my single head. Jeremy, I apologize, but I have to do it.
Sorry, Jeremy, we're going there, buddy.
I have to.
She's mine right now,
but
buddy.
What really appeals to me in men is like a man who can take care of business, like who can run his household, who can defend himself, who can like, you know, who can cook, who can, you know, make some cash, who can go build a construction site, go build something, go show me something you did with your bare hands. You crawl out from underneath a car that you just fixed, you know, that's me. So to me, all that, I don't care how much money you have in the bank. I care that you can put a roof over your head.
Like a greasy car mechanic who makes 35 grand a year, comes home with his dirty fingernails, and he'll cook you a salmon fillet. Why isn't that
your husband? Does cook a salmon fillet every now and then. It's quite tasty.
I thought Jeremy works in like tech.
Tech, not really tech. But
okay, but he's not getting dirty and doing manly stuff.
No, well, he does. He's like very into like everything in my apartment. Like he had to hang, he had to do like we do what we can. We live in an apartment, but he does have that rawness to him. But all I'm saying is like men oftentimes have this perception of like money, money, money. And I think what that means is for a lot of women, for me anyway, it's not about cash, but it's about like, I like an ambitious man. I like a man who wants to take care of his family, who wants to put a roof over their head. If you have kids, who wants to take care of business. Money is part of that.
Let me tell
you.
But
you don't have to be a zillionaire and be flashing me your cash and your Rolex and all your bullshit. I don't care about any of that.
You just hit the word, because I've like, Google it. I've interviewed thousands of women, especially stuff on men on the street. And even on my show on the Soscast, I asked women, like, what are the most important qualities you're looking for a man? And you just kind of named a few of them. Number one is confidence. Women like a confident man. Is that fair to say?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm a little weird on that because I do kind of like the Peter Parkers. Because
you're the alpha. There it is.
Yeah.
But you're not most women.
I like confident.
You're not most women.
I don't want somebody who's, I do like confident.
Number two,
I do.
Ambitious.
Yeah, I do.
They want a man who's ambitious. The problem with ambition is that's great up to a certain point. How many 80-year-olds are made no money are like, oh, I'm going to make it one of these days? It's like, no, motherfucker. At some point, that ambition needs to turn into money.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I agree with you.
So ambition's cool when you're young and you're hungry and okay, like I'm going to bet on this guy. I don't know. He's 26, but I think he's got something going in. But like by the time you're 36 or 46, if you're still broke, but you're ambitious.
Yeah.
At what point does a woman be like, yeah, I don't know about this?
Yeah.
So ambition needs to turn into some sort of success.
Yeah.
And once you start having success, confidence comes with success. Like I've always been pretty confident. Like I always I've always done well in school and girls and sports or whatever. But when I started having money and I was like, all right, wherever I go, whoever I meet, I'm good. I'll be able to handle anything because I had the confidence from the success that I had. And that to me is what a high value man is these days. You're confident, you're successful, but you also act like a gentleman in front of women. You don't like any guy who makes money and is like the man and treats a woman like shit, dude, you're missing the whole boat here.
If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.